Good, rainy, cold, nasty morning to all my viewers. We're away from the beautiful English countryside. We are here in Wythenshawe, which is a deprived area near the airport in Manchester, and quite an eerie vibe. Now, why are we here and not looking at some beautiful castle or palace somewhere in the countryside? Well, as Inspector Rebus would say, there's been a murder. A 47-year-old man, just down that street there, we'll go and have a look, was violently stabbed to death. As opposed to being stabbed to death in a peaceful manner, he was violently stabbed to death. And the police and the detectives are on the scene. Very reassuringly, as we pass that tatty-looking Ukraine flag, very reassuringly, Greater Manchester Police has released a statement saying there is no threat to the wider community. Oh, isn't that good? Well, as it's been at least 17 minutes since someone was brutally murdered in this city, I thought I'd come down and have a look. And here we go. A white Peugeot 306, 308. Always police detectives. If you want to scare people, get a white Peugeot 308. So I think this is Whitburn Road. We're on here. Yeah, it says Whitburn Road. And we're going to arrive at the murder scene very shortly. Good morning, everyone. Hello.
Morning.
How's it going?
Yeah, good.
I hear there's been a murder. So they say. You know, for detectives, they weren't that unfriendly. I tried to break the ice with a bit of Inspector Rebus, but so, of course, you've got CSI. CSI are on the scene. You've got more CSI. You've got more CSI. You've got a police vehicle next to it there. Yeah, it's a particularly depressing scene. So if you come along here, this is Sky Walk or Sykes Walk. I think you've got some Forenzos. You've got the Forenzos in the vehicle. Look at the great job they've been doing with Pebble Dash here. Look at some modern pebble dashing, which we were insulting yesterday. So I can see the tent. I can see the murder tent. See that white thing? They put up the tent. They erect the tent, maybe more accurately. They erect the tent over the dead body, obviously to preserve forensic evidence, especially when it's windy and rainy like today. Now, the sign on the board there says no ball games. If only they had a sign saying no knife games, maybe they would have been okay. But some young people arrive and the policeman's saying, not allowed. Oh, they must live here or have business here. So you got your white dressed Forenzos. You've got your detectives. Now, I've been to far too many of these murder scenes. They're happening all the time. It's actually surprising that the police don't all carry guns 24/7 as the world gets crazier. It wasn't meant to be like this. I was like, what is that orange? Oh, it's the headlights of the car. It wasn't meant to be like this, you know. I thought the 2020s would be a utopian singing of Kumbaya around the fireplace. Yet instead, it's cost of living crisis, mass immigration, no idea of how to deport the millions of people who are here illegally. Instead of deporting them, they get given 4-star hotels, 5-star. I saw one yesterday. They've put up a migrant hotel in a 17th century castle. It looks very nice. And I love seeing the security. I don't know which YouTuber it was, but it was some YouTuber and the security guard, the African guy. But I need backup. I need backup, and it's literally 2 guys walking along with a mobile phone. That's where we're at as a nation. I was going to end with no wonder people are stabbing each other, but I don't mean that. That's any real human being knows that no matter how bad your life is, or how bad your life gets, You don't really need to make it other people's problem. There's something very pathetic about lashing out at those around you when things get tough. I've just walked to the other side just to get a more comprehensive view. Now, the weather kind of matches the gritty, dark, depressing vibe of murder investigation. Nice body cam, nice flat cap. It's funny how even the detectives or investigators need to check in with the uniformed policeman. Yeah, let me just do a wide angle shot, give you guys a bit of context of what the scene's like. Let's see if I can get another shot of the murder tent. Not from here. Now, with all this police attention, the men with the hydroponic grow operations around here will be slightly shitting themselves. They'll be thinking, is this smelly? Can they smell this from the street? Although, it would take a special kind of savagery to suddenly be distracted by the Mary Jane when you're here stabbing, when you're here investigating, not here stabbing, when you're here investigating a vicious murder. Well guys, I think from this particular scene I'm going to get you some more details and then we'll wrap up. She looks like she works in catering. She's going to get the school lunches ready. Well, I've read everything that they've released so far, and the bad news is there have been 0 arrests so far. Police are continuing to investigate. He's a 47-year-old man in a rundown, deprived area. My guess is something to do with crime, something to do with drugs. Someone's been disrespected, someone's not been paid, someone's run off with the stash, someone's run off with the earnings, and someone's paid a price with their life. This is Charlie Veitch from Wythenshawe reporting on the scene. Good luck, cops.